And this in from the United States, New Jersey, to be exact.
This is like
Sibling Things Podcast, we're close as can be. Sorry, Sketchy-Ryan Jennabee, wild and carefree. Always sad as fuck, but we love her the most. Together forever, we'll always be close.
Sibling Things Podcast.
Please come out and talk to us. We would love to talk to you.
I'm Doug.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, right here. Let's go.
Sketchy.
Mr. Sketchy Doofus.
Attention, everyone. Hello.
And now, your host for the Sibling Things Podcast, Doug Hogan.
All right, welcome to another episode of Sibling Things Podcast. As you heard in the intro that we're all jamming and rocking out to, I am your host, Doug Hogan, and not with us is Jennabee again. People start to think we kidnapped her, did something with her, but with me, as always, is my bigger little bro, Sketchy.
Howdy.
Come on.
Howdy, I'm going to save it.
Okay.
I'm going to save it.
And with us tonight, we have some regulars. First of all, we have Mr. Danger himself, Ben.
Oh, hey.
And,
Hey.
and what did we say? Big Tasty. Big
Yeah.
Tasty. RJ.
Catch him right here. Grab your leg and just go to town.
Now cue it. The three of you. Get it. All right. If that didn't wake
like a
everybody up.
Fucking foghorn.
It is making everybody have an alarm for the morning time. So welcome to another episode here. The last time we did an episode, it was election day.
Yeah.
And we don't talk politics here, but we have a winner.
Yep.
That's right. Ryan's like,
I'm not one
Yeah.
of those people. I'm not a
that's all
gloater.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
not a gloater. I'm not going to
That's
say
fine.
nothing. It's over with now. Like,
yeah,
it is
thank,
what it is.
Thank freaking God,
Yeah.
because they don't see all them freaking commercials.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the number one fucking thing. Like, it would have ruined one of my favorite boxing main events of the year.
Oh,
And I got to give it to Jake Paul, man. He fucked
No.
Tyson up. Man.
No.
Like, man.
all right. Let's get right into it right off the bat. Let's talk about this crap. First of all, I didn't watch the fight. I didn't watch it.
Really? I watched the whole freaking,
So
all
because
the
I
cards.
had to be up the next day for
Oh.
work. So I'm like, I'm not, because it didn't start till like 11 o'clock. But the first thing I did when I woke up the following morning was, I wonder who won. And from everything I'm seeing, it was the biggest piece of
It
trash
was boring.
fight that you kind of had to guess that this was just a big show. I mean, like first of all, let's start with this Jake Paul dude. Okay. My thing is about him. I have seen previous fights with Jake Paul, and I have read like actual boxers who have challenged him and say, why don't you get into a ring with a real boxer, because these boxing matches he has are full of like all these specific rules. Like the boxing gloves are thicker or bigger or more
What,
padded or
40
whatever.
14 ounce.
Right.
Overweight, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have that. They don't do the same length of round, like the length of time for each round, which I don't know what it is, but there's all these special rules, and he's fighting these people who are either retired or, in this case now, more than half his age. Like, if you want to be proven to be something, get in a real boxing ring.
I saw a few things on YouTube shorts of him. I don't know if this was old or what, but I'm like, oh my God, every episode.
We have a caller. Oh, it's your
I'm
alarm.
supposed to do punches to the wall.
Okay, gotcha. Right.
What was I saying?
No, we were talking about, you said Jake.
Yeah.
Did you lose?
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's old or not true or whatever, but him versus Andrew Tate. I don't know if it's old or not true or whatever, but him versus Andrew Tate. I would like that match.
Is that one he did?
No, I don't know if I saw a short of it of Jake Paul challenging him. I don't know how old that is or whatnot, but like, hey, I don't know.
Well, I gotta look at these real boxers. I gotta look at it both ways. Number one, it's you want to get in a ring with him, and let's see what you really got.
Yeah.
Like, let's full-blown boxing rules, regular gloves. Like, let's do Rocky Balboa style train, and like, let's see what you got.
I want to see him get in the octagon.
Then the other side of it is with these boxers is, do they really want to waste their time on someone who is only doing this as just like his entire job since he was a kid was just promotion, being goofy online, so
he's about the money.
Right. And
he's not about, but that's the thing. Like, he might like boxing because it brings him a lot of money for the promoting and all that kind of shit. But like Tyson, like the game or whatever it is, the boxing itself. He loved the sport.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but again, whatever he's doing right now. Let's look at the Tyson ordeal. I mean, Tyson, he doesn't need to prove himself. I mean, the guy has friggin' made obviously his name as being the most the dangerous person in the world or whatever. But the dude's like in his 60s. Like, you made a name for yourself. I mean, I don't know if he needed money or if he just needed something to do.
Well, I mean, the longer the match went, the more money he got.
Yeah. Again, now the other side of this is Netflix. Now, I have seen that Netflix just was not freaking prepared for something like this. They said there was like 65 million viewers tuned
their
in.
servers weren't capable of holding that, having that many people fucking watch at the same time.
So now here's my question. On Christmas Day, they want to stream like 2 football games. I think 1 or 2.
2.
2 of them.
Yeah,
I think it might be 3, but definitely 2
in a row. Well, I mean, I know they have
time.
the Black Friday game.
Yeah, but Netflix itself. This is the first time Netflix, like, you're streaming football. Okay. Same thing. You're going to have a lot of people tuning into Netflix because you have to look at, I mean, Christmas Day and things like that. It's not that different. Like when you have a regular football Sunday, they obviously air all the games, but it all depends on where you live. I mean, and then, so.
Because I can't watch the Eagles half the time because I can't.
They were on Amazon Prime this past week.
So
but they were local, so you could watch it.
Exactly.
Local, so that's your
You're right. So and that's the thing. So like when the Eagles play, where we're in the Philadelphia region, if they play a Thursday night or a Monday night, Thursday night, it's Amazon Prime. Yeah. That no matter who you are, you can watch it on Amazon Prime. But we have the kind of better part of it because they air it because we're in the Philadelphia region. Now, like, for example, tonight, I think it's the Steelers and the Bears. The only way you'll be able to watch it is by watching on Amazon Prime if you want to, because we're not in the Chicago area or Pittsburgh area. So regardless, you're going to have all these people tuning in on Christmas Day who, I mean, that's a tradition in a lot of places. It doesn't matter really who's playing. Yeah. You're watching football on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
And how many football fans, if they go to tune in on Netflix to watch a football game and that thing's buffering, you think it's bad with boxing fans? Oh yeah,
there'll be some hand being thrown.
It's
but
not
even besides. Okay, but like the real good fight was that Katie Taylor and
the 2 women.
Yes,
I heard that too.
That was a good fucking fight.
Yeah, I heard that was like the best. That should have been the.
They were
main
both
event.
kicking their ass, like each other's ass. Like
right. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I'm curious to see what is next.
Are you coming here Thanksgiving?
I'm working.
Son of a bitch. Well, hey, double time. Shit, I'd work too if they offered.
Exactly. Me. In fact, last night we had our Thanksgiving, like had the kids everything. So last night was kind of like Thanksgiving that we did, since not being able to. But yeah,
I thought you were going to do the thing.
The thing.
The thing.
What thing?
The blessing.
Is that blessing? You guys.
I have it memorized.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
Take your damn hats off.
Nation indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Cousin Eddie goes and stands up. Jesse Marie says the fight was a cash grab. If it wasn't Mike, would have destroyed him. Jake had his hands down 90% of the time. If it wasn't a cash grab, Mike would have knocked him out.
Yeah,
Jake's the clown. 100%.
If you see some of them slow-mo replays, like
yeah.
the classic Mike Tyson open-ups where
Mm-hmm.
right after they swing and miss because he ducks and he comes up with that power uppercut. That is
I will give Mike Tyson credit because if you watch his training for it, my man's still like freaking
the
coming
week before,
around.
like I don't know if it was the week before the fight, like there was training videos of him like getting it. Like
that the guy who's I don't want to be the guy that's holding his like the thing, because what if he like misses or slips? You're knocked fucking.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting paid a lot of money though.
I mean, yeah. So I don't know. And then the other thing of that is I guess I did see they asked Mike Tyson who you're going to fight next, and he pointed out.
Yeah, that was
right.
a bitch move by Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, he's like, dude, I'll kill you.
Logan Paul, I know you're listening. I know you're listening right now.
I know you are.
Fuck you, dude.
Next season's going to come up. Like,
get in the ring with me. I want you, Logan Paul. I'm calling you out. No, listen, I know he's listening. Logan Paul, I'm calling you out. I don't want you in the boxing ring. No, I want you in the hell in a cell.
Yeah, because he is a wrestler.
Extreme Rules, special referee, Bubba Ray Dudley.
Now, if the McMahons call, I don't even think they do it anymore. If Triple H calls and he's like, we heard your challenge. We heard your challenge. Pay-per-view, Peacock, next month. Battle in Saudi Arabia or whatever they do.
Okay,
now.
That's fine. But obviously, they got to teach me how to fall on the damn mat safely.
You just
fall, bruh. I'm falling apart. But
Ryan will fall once. Okay, I'm done.
How much I'm getting paid? Because that's the whole point of this, to get some money.
I mean,
they'd be like, "Oh, we can only give you $8 million." Sold.
I will survive. Am I getting punched?
Yeah.
Punched for $8 million?
Because I've been knocked out 3 times in my life, cuz. 3 times. After the 3rd time, you ain't really scared of it anymore.
I need that money.
It's like you get in a ring, for every punch that you get nailed is $1 million. I'd be like, yo, tear me up. just don't kill me. Bruise me the hell up.
The worst one was in the mosh pit. You guys know this story.
I thought they were peaceful. You said last episode.
Listen, I also said if you can't take a hit, stay away from the pit because you're not trying to hit somebody. You're doing your dances, and sometimes you might get caught by elbow if you're not paying attention. And the crust of the fucking pit, people standing right on the edge. Not for why would you have your little 102-pound fucking girlfriend standing in front of you, and she's on the exterior part like of the wall, and sweet. I'm sitting there. First start off with the picking up quarters, and then I'm starting like 2-step because it's a 2-step part, and I end up kicking her in the freaking leg. And as soon as I feel contact, mosh pit etiquette, turn around, apologize, make sure they're good. As soon as I turned around, her boyfriend I just fell. And then I got picked right up by this big, strong man. And then he carried me to the side, and they put that, whatever that shit is, under your nose to wake you up. Smelling salts.
Yeah, it smells like strong cappy. It's ammonia. There's ammonia packets.
Yeah. I guess she felt bad because he knocked me out because I was turning around to say sorry, but he was just a dick. He was one of them guys.
I'm surprised.
He had his shirt off, and it was hanging out his back pocket, and he was wearing black shorts.
But he wasn't part of the mosh pit, was he?
No, he was just don't put your girlfriend in front of the fucking mosh pit.
But it's sweet. She was probably like, Ralph, I really want to see a mosh pit. Right.
Oh, bitch, you're going to see one.
Oh, you'll see one. I've been on all the time on YouTube. I see them, so I know what to do. But yeah,
it was a
mosh pit
total
etiquette.
bitch move.
Oh.
But yeah, Logan Paul, I'm coming for you. He must die.
Now, I'm telling you, if suddenly you get this, like, I'll promote you. I'll be like,
I only said
Jesse Jack, not Jesse, Rodney King, not Jesse Jackson, Rodney King.
That wasn't that was not a death threat. That was a parody part of Jake Paul going to Mike Tyson. He's gonna die.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no death threats. I'm not that person.
No. Well,
plus we don't own any of the
and not to mention, wait a minute,
on this show. So
you had plenty of practice losing when I used to tear you up on the trampoline.
There's a trampoline less than 100 feet from where we are sitting.
Two of them.
You're lucky it's dark.
Listen, Ryan and I would climb up. The climb to the trampoline itself would make us go, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
No. What about setting up that big old stereo you had with the 2 wired speakers and a thing, and we played the entrance music out in the backyard?
Yeah. Well,
and we'd like come out to entrances to the trampoline. Yeah,
and when we didn't have it, we did it by mouth. We were like,
it was great.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but listen. So okay, so you called out Jake Paul. So we'll see what happens.
No, Logan Paul
or Logan. One of the Pauls.
Logan Paul's worth more.
He's got they both have two first names. So check this out. So earlier today, I was out at Dad's for like about 4.5 hours a day, helping him with the boat and everything. We were just sitting there talking. So at one point, we're sitting there talking, and we're in the shop in the back, and the little parking spot he's got where he back in like up by the side of the house, as a sense. So my truck's backed in there, and we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden he looks coming around my truck and into the front, which I don't know, what is that? Maybe not even 50 yards, probably, right? There's like this dog that comes out, and it's like standing there, starts. Well, so it's like staring at. Now, mind you, this is like, I don't know, 1:30 in the afternoon, right?
Well, it's cold out,
so it turns and it like stares at us. So we start to like slowly walk up to it because we don't know if it's like a dog or what, because it was, you know, coyotes have like a darker tint skin, but they have some tan to it.
Yeah,
it was kind of thing, but it was also big, and you know where Dad is, they don't get many stray dogs out there.
Yeah.
And so we started to kind of slowly approach it, but then the thing just moseyed on down the driveway and the lane. And I couldn't figure out if it was a coyote or a dog. Because if you think about this, how many decades at this point ago did they release coyotes in the area? Okay.
There's some big ones out there in
Paulsgrove. That's what I'm saying. If you've ever seen a coyote, they're not that big, but they're nasty. Mm-hmm. But this thing was kind of big, and you know we're kind of going back and forth, like, was it a dog, was it a coyote? Now my thing is I thought, how many like mutt coyotes are out there? Because if you think about it, as long as they've been around, and let's say they get into a yard with someone's dog or a loose dog, and that dog is whatever breed and impregnate, because it's still a dog. They can impregnate. How many mutt-type coyotes now do we have out there that make them a lot bigger, but they have that coyote mind? Because then Dad said he was going down the lane, and it ran across him again. He said it was a dog, but it got a chicken.
Oh, it's time to go hunting.
Well, yeah. So, but my thing is like, this coyote crap is like nuts. Like, we couldn't tell if it was a coyote or a dog because of how they are. I mean,
it's usually if you can hear them.
Well,
because I mean, you can definitely tell the difference between a dog and a
I'll never forget.
The coyote. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
The coyotes are like right behind Kurt's.
Oh, okay.
The past couple of nights has been going crazy out there.
Oh,
maybe because it's getting colder.
Either that. Well, the other thing too is they're mostly nocturnal, I believe. I don't think they're out, but even though I've seen them out in the day, so I don't know, but
I'd tell Dad to go hunting.
Yeah. Shoot. As soon as you told John something, he's probably out still hunting. He's probably been hunting since he got home from work. But I don't know. I sit there and I wonder how many mutt coyotes out there. There's like a mix of coyote and freaking American bulldog. We have an American.
That's probably a nasty dog.
An American bull yodi.
The only 5 lost dogs in the past few months in Elsonboro have been Great Danes mating with the. No, that I was going to go somewhere else with that.
I'm about to say,
sorry,
you're
a little hardball.
Too much coffee.
Yeah, I know. Too much coffee.
Like all I hear in my head is, "What's that to?"
Wait, do it again.
Hold on.
He's queuing. You're queuing it up. All right, go ahead.
What is this?
I don't.
I'll give you 2 more listens.
All right, try one more time. Here we go. I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
Last one. What is it to?
I don't know. Is it like the beginning of a TV show?
No, we all know it.
Do we?
Yeah.
I don't know. You got me. On that one.
All right, I'll give you one little hint. We were just talking about what we used to do on the trampoline.
Wait, is that the beginning of DX?
What?
Yes. Oh, okay. As soon as you said that right away, it's like, oh, that's DX. Oh man, see, all you need is
Do not own that music. This is for entertainment purposes only.
You want to know what's funny when you play little clips like that? When I get done and I get the episode all ready and put it all on Spotify and all that, there's some little things like with YouTube, it'll say like we can't play the full version because possibly copyrighted material.
Well, that's
now, but you have it gives you the option to click and say it's not, it's okay. Especially like it did it one time with your song. It's like you might not have permission to do this.
I'm saying my manager Joe. Oh shit! My manager Joe Bull.
It's Joe Bull.
Shit!
Shit!
You should have said.
He ain't gonna pay no attention.
Should have said Big Tasty.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're getting a text message like, "How dare you say my name?" That's
off the payroll.
He's like, "However, painting. If you needed, call me."
Need a hundred.
Well, so
Free
all right.
estimates.
Now, with all of that being said, let's get into what. So, what's the matter? Oh, sorry.
No, my bad. I didn't even turn the mic off.
No, you're fine.
Or, I mean, yeah.
You turn yours on. He's parenting. Ryan's being a parent now. So what holiday will we have coming up here?
Thanksgiving Day.
Yep. Okay. I'm again this double time day. So
this is Doug's segment.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. This is kind of something that I want to share. All right. So apparently Thanksgiving, much like everything else, has myths. So we're going to get into some myths.
All right.
All right. So I found this and I figure what perfect way to do a Thanksgiving theme here right before Thanksgiving. Debunking the myths, the actual story behind Thanksgiving. Now, we were kind of talking about this for the show. And Ben is, listen, I'm so glad when Ben comes, I can have an intelligent conversation with him. I swear to God, this guy just knows everything about everything and everything about that. So he's like highly educated anyway. So here we go. So there's a long intro, but all right, let's get in first myth. All right, first of all, here we go. Pilgrims. The myth is pilgrims wore black clothes and buckles on their hats and shoes. You're typical when you dress up like a pilgrim on Thanksgiving. It says kids dress the part. Holiday specials feature costumes where their likenesses, and some of the balloons in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade feature a traditional pilgrim or Puritan garb. But were those pilgrims hats and But were those pilgrim hats and the like really what pilgrims wore? In a word, no. Despite the picture of men wearing tall hats and shoes with buckles, there's no evidence that pilgrims had buckles of any of their clothes. The idea that pilgrims were particularly into buckles comes from 19th century representations of settlers in New England. This was really because buckles represented things that were old-fashioned from the vintage point of the Victorian world. So in other words, they were probably all in like wearing blankets or friggin' tarps. But when you think pilgrim,
because that's what I was, and that was always what I chose to draw in art.
But think about it, you just sailed across this freaking ocean in this little rinkety dinkety boat.
You don't want him around if you're wearing short pants. If you know what I mean. and you're going to be dressed like that the whole time. Because some of them dudes, they even wore them like high heel. The heels on the shoes were like that.
Yep.
So
hello.
Hello.
We would like to eat dinner with you.
So yeah. So they did not look that way. Oh, look, Jessie Marie, actually, she said Ben is the human Google.
Yes.
Benoogle.
Benoogle.
Benoogle it.
Benoogle, I like that.
Benoogle it. Yes, I love that. All right.
Hey.
Ben is a lot of things. He is the he's the Google.
That's a compliment. He's a lot of things.
He's the Google. He's the carpenter of the family. He's
this guy.
If you got a structural problem, you're like, hey man, you want to come over here and check this out?
Not only will he fix it, but he'll tell you how, why, and the history of why it happened.
He is a man's man, ladies.
Before we left, you drank a half a quart of Pennzoil.
Still burning the hat.
Oh man. All right. All right, myth
creatine.
Myth number 2. The Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock.
No, Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Can I just say something? I've been to Plymouth Rock. All you do is you walk up a platform that's on along a beach, and it's just a rock with a date on it.
Oh, I've been to Plymouth Meeting.
Yeah. So this Plymouth Rock in Massachusetts purports to be site of the landing of the Mayflower in 1620. The passengers aboard the ship had set sail from England England. I can't even talk tonight. Roughly 10 weeks prior with the intent of landing in Virginia. Again, 10 weeks out in the freaking ocean, and you're dressed like that.
There was no proper place to take a dump.
They might have had raincoats.
That's what it
We
was.
certainly did not have condoms.
It says the late season arrival and the low supplies resulted in them reaching safe harbor in Cape Cod. So you were shooting for here, but you ended up way up here.
That's what she said.
Yes. Michael Scott. Because a small party ventured out and found little in the way of good soil and fresh water, they kept searching. Eventually, they found Plymouth Harbor. According to William Bradford, the first governor of Plymouth Colony, it was the best they could find, and the season and present necessity made them glad to accept it. As the Pilgrims, members of the English Separatist Church, set out to establish Plymouth Colony, the first year was fraught with hardship, but they still looked good.
Ooh.
They still look good.
Still have my hair gel.
Where the Mayflower shored in Plymouth Harbor is now where Plymouth Rock is located. Engraved with the year 1620, the boulder represents opportunity. It might be the stepping stone used by passengers of the Mayflower, but there's no real evidence to support this claim. That said, as early as the 1640s, individuals like Thomas Fonts were told stories about the rock and its importance to the first combers.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Fonts didn't claim this until 1741, however, when he was 94 years old. So a 94-year-old, probably senile at this point, it's like, when we landed, we tripped on a rock, and it had a date on it. And they're like, oh, my God, it's a big part of history.
Dear diary. I stumbled upon something through a creek.
I broke my ankle.
I face planted into the rock and come upon a date. I did not have Benugle, so I had no idea what it was from.
What is this I just tripped on? We did not have rocks in the mainland.
Love the guy who found it. I don't remember his name.
All right, the third myth. Turkeys that get pardoned by the U.S. president go free. You know, every year.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. On November 19th, 1963, President John F. Kennedy pardoned a Thanksgiving turkey. At the time, he indicated the United States should keep the tradition going, but he was actually doing something that may have been done a century earlier. While it's difficult to know if a story about President Abraham Lincoln granting clemency to a turkey in 1863 actually happened, it could have occurred. President Ronald Reagan pardoned turkeys during his administration, but it wasn't until the presidency of George H.W. Bush that it became an annual event. In 1989, President Bush made it official to use the word pardon and clarified to onlookers.
Yeah! Yes! Get on there right now, right quick.
But let me assure you, and this fine Tom Turkey, that he will not end up on anyone's dinner table. Not this guy. He presented a presidential pardon as of right now and allow him to live out his days on a children's farm not far from here. There are actually two turkeys chosen as candidates for a Thanksgiving pardon, the one who takes part in the presidential ceremony and an alternate. I guess if the other one gets sick or attacks the president, they shoot it. Many of the turkeys are raised at George Washington's Mount Vernon estate in Virginia. Both the ceremonial and alternative turkey end up with a reprieve, but as the man in charge of livestock at Mount Vernon said in 2013, the bird is bred for the table, not for longevity. Some of the pardoned turkeys have been pretty short-lived. It's funny, they probably do that, and then, like, after they're done, that's what the president eats.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's probably like, I pardoned this turkey, now go prep it for dinner.
Right in the backyard. Put it right there.
Dear diary,
Yeah.
I had an amazing turkey sandwich today, 4 days after Thanksgiving. Love the guy who ate the turkey sandwich.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. No one on that one. All right, here's another myth. Black Friday is named for retailers earning their ways into the black. I quote, into the black.
That's racist.
I am. One of the enduring ideas about Black Friday, the shopping day after Thanksgiving, is that it got its name from helping businesses get to a profitable point. This isn't wrong for some extent, as the revenue generated on Black Friday has been known to help businesses, perhaps even shifting from operating at a loss, quote, in the red, to firmly landing in the black. However, the true origins of the term are a bit shrouded in mystery. Black Friday became part of the financial lexicon in 1869 when Jay Gould, Jane Fisk, and Abel Corbin conspired to control the value of gold in the United States by manipulating President Ulysses S. Grant. The men pushed the price of gold to 160 at an all-time high. In response, President Grant ordered the government to sell its gold, thus flooding the market and lowering its value. When news of the decision reached Wall Street, stock market plunged. This all took place on September of 1869, also known as Black Friday. There is another Black Friday on the books, and this one relates to crowds and I can't even talk tonight. Consumerism alike. On a Friday between the football game between Navy and Army during the 1960s, traffic was so problematic that police officers were were faced with poor weather, unruly visitors to the town, and tough traffic. Over decades, businesses rebranded the term, and because the day after Thanksgiving corresponds with the start of the holiday shopping season, it worked. Over time, Black Friday has expanded to include the entire weekend with Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday. So,
Dear Diary,
that's
waited all night out front of my favorite general store for a new product arriving. Got frostbite. My foot is now black. Hence Black Friday. Love the guy that waited all night outside the store for his favorite product.
Oh, man. See? And this is the diary. See, we give it a lot here. Let's see. Let me do one more. There's a lot
How
here.
did they speak to the Native Americans when they landed?
Did
they know the language?
Because
I know it was like, that's how you get off the boat. We're like, excuse me, kind sir.
And you know what's crazy is we'll never know. But could you imagine history being that? Like if we reenacted it,
White man coming up on shore.
You'd have these pilgrims with boot buckles on their hat, and they're like 10 weeks out to sea, and I see land. They're like, look, there's people. Hello. And then these Native Americans are going. That's way after they smoke in the peace pipe. That's the peace pipe.
Young man, you ever heard of cocaine?
Here, take a hit of this.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're like, Long Horse is now on the ground. Put him behind the tree. What an embarrassment.
We'll make it up for you. Brought you a gift.
Air fryer. That's air fryer. That's what I use. I love the air fryer.
Why is it so?
We just totally reenacted the entire first meeting of the Pilgrims. See, now everyone's going to think that always. It's like they were all high and going bang, bang, bang. All right, hold on. Let me see if I get one more here. No. All right. All right, maybe here we go. Here's the last one. All right, myth. The traditional Thanksgiving meal has been eaten since the 1600s. Has turkey been eaten since the predecessors of modern Thanksgiving celebrations? Because you do know when they started the whole Thanksgiving dinner thing was like, I don't think they started doing that till right after Civil War. That's when they finally started to have like Thanksgiving dinner.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
actually, it's running through my mind right now. That's why I can't really concentrate. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of the same facts that I was going to use.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God! Did I totally just mess you up?
Every single one, I'm like, this sounds pretty familiar.
Oh, wait, is this like this
same site?
Is this the same one? Like
that would be scary.
Probably.
Oh man, jeez, look at that. Okay. See,
you have to wing it.
You know what? Just make it up.
Wing it.
Be like, did you know the first Indians lived in New York City?
Did you know how they say the Pilgrims arrived here and met the Native Americans?
Huh.
No, it was Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Yeah, there you go. Do Chuck Norris juice. Look, I lost my spot. Anyway, well, I'll let you continue on with it.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
Well, okay.
I
can pull up some something else too when it comes time. But for now, remember.
Bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game or two. Hey,
come on, boys.
Leave me, buddy. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
I was trying to do the dance. I got to stand up to do it.
It's only 11 second clip, 13-second clip.
We're gonna now do random bye.
Yeah.
That's right. So that's why I said. So we're in what, like 2 weeks? We're going to New York. We're taking a family trip to New York. We should flash mob Times Square and stream it of a bye. Like legit doing the bye. Because let's face it, bye came back into with the whole Wolverine Deadpool thing.
That's why I've been hearing so much of it.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but everything online. I guess the beginning of the Deadpool Wolverine, he's like killing people, but like he's doing the bye dance, and now everyone knows it. So that's
I'm glad it's coming back because it's legendary shit.
What, NSYNC?
Was that on the No Strings Attached album?
Yes,
that's right. Because I remember
we're talking pop music of the 90s.
Check it out.
Early 2000s.
And there's nothing wrong with it because if I had it and a CD player, I would have it too. I remember in Doug's truck. Big old system.
Yeah.
He still had No Strings Attached and the Black and Blue album in that bad boy.
I don't know.
Backstreet
I don't know if I had Black and Blue.
I'm pretty sure you did.
But look, I will tell you, that shit hit. I'm not going to lie. Do you want to know what else hit? Because Davey will even back me up on this because he had his Camaro system. Can't Fight the Moonlight.
Oh yeah.
I can see you guys driving around.
Oh my God.
Because he had the Infinities. They were expensive.
Oh yeah. He had
subs.
a big, yeah, definitely.
And then it all caught fire from bad wiring.
Fire! Oh, fire!
No, he wrecked that.
No, I know. Actually, I have to call him because I didn't get a chance to today because he needs the paintwork done.
Yeah, see, get on it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm telling you, when we go flash mob in Times Square, we'll be famous for bye flash mob in Times Square. I think.
And then at the end,
huh?
We could flash everybody.
Oh.
Why do we have to wait till then?
We can do it right now.
Who's up for a show?
There are windows in the other
I'm the
room.
only, of course, me and Ben are the only one on camera right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
who's the other voices?
Yeah. They'd be like, they're just pretending there's other people there.
Looking around.
Well, although,
if I'm on camera, they're gonna know who it's Dizzy. You know what I'm saying?
Although
man boobs.
That's how they know.
We did find out right before going on the air that Ryan and RJ know what the equivalent of the Mile High Club is on a train.
Yes.
They're like the Mile Long Club. Yeah. Right.
Something.
What did he say? Ryan was just like, RJ and I know what it's like to do on a train.
No, I mean, it's how they work, how you run the track. You know what I mean? Did you know? Every time the train moves, the conductor has to ask the engineer, radio check, just to make sure that bad boy's working first.
So everything before a train moves is radio check?
Radio check, and like, oh, good. Like, all right, come forward 10%. And it's just nice and slow. And like, all right, throttle up.
We're now getting our train education.
Do you remember the derailed train every time?
Which one?
The fucking train
How
derailed.
many? Wait a minute.
No, listen, the train derailed probably once a week.
Oh yeah, easily.
Once a fucking, but we pull up and
you jack something like,
no,
going there with a car jack?
RJ, here, you explain this.
There's the old Amazon deliveries.
There's a little thing that you hook onto the rail that you push it up or pull it up.
Yeah.
And it puts itself back on.
So it's like it kind of just wheels it back up.
Yeah, you like spec it in and just runs right up it and brings it right back on track.
Gotcha. Okay, guys. I was wondering when they like derail like that. I'm like, this isn't like a little Volvo that you just push up and like.
I'll give the world, because I know like a million people's listening. I'll give the world these two fast.
Jake Paul's listening too because you threatened him.
Jake, no,
Logan.
Jake,
Logan.
Logan of the
Paul.
Logan Paul, you're watching. Hey, fuck you. Anyway,
Paul.
what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So first one, RJ, do you remember when it was snowing its ass off and it derailed right there by the lake?
That's icy. It's
in Salem. In Salem. And we were there till like 3 o'clock in the morning. We were there. So the train derailed. So you know where Market Street's at? That crossing right there by Market Street, by the antique place. It was coming around the turn where the water is right there, and it derailed towards the water. And it was snowing like all day. And all day. And it was freaking freezing out, and we had to sit there and wait for a crane to come pick it up because we tried.
So what do you guys like the whole time? Like,
well, no,
don't let go.
Well, no, that's what RJ did. That's what RJ did. We welded a special bar to the side, and RJ just went, "Got this." He had a Newport hanging out the mouth.
All right, guys, I'm good here for about 4 hours.
But we tried re-railing it, and every time we brought the train, the we had disconnected all the cars, so
Right.
that way we can just get the engine back on the track.
Right.
Every time we tried to move forward, the ground was breaking away, where it was like
Oh,
rolling.
God.
And water's what about a foot behind us, where we're trying to re-rail.
Why are
and if
you
this
in
bitch-
between it?
Because you got to get up under the wheel.
But you're not going to hold that bad boy if it's going.
Well,
so,
no, if it starts leaning over, if you start, because the first thing to do is the rail will crack on the inside because it's leaning this way.
Yeah,
As soon as you hear that, you haul ass. You're jump in the water and swim the hell away to get the hell away from that thing.
Man, yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the second one, RJ loves this story. We're in Piles Grove working on the track.
Piles Grove?
Piles Grove.
Piles Grove.
We're changing ties out. So changing out the ties, pulling the ties
That's
out.
the big
And,
wood blocks in between the metal
Big
rails.
boy.
RJ's down the way about, I don't know, 5 meters. And
5 meters.
yeah. And then we're just like talking, like yelling back and forth. And then RJ's like, oh shit, I'm in a sticker bush. And then for like 3 seconds, oh, it's bees.
Oh my God. So right on here, Jesse Marie, is that your wife? Yeah. Okay, so your wife. That I didn't realize that. All of a sudden, she said right before we tell that story, bees. So I guess this is like a big RJ story.
Little Whip's on too.
Yes, she is. So it was funny because right before that, she had that my jam. So I'm guessing I wasn't paying attention that was the bye. So what are you doing? Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, now let me ask you this: going with the train thing, those things are pretty much on the rail, so like it doesn't matter if it's snowy or icy; they can't slip off or nothing. Like,
yeah, there's enough weight. And
okay,
the track. Do you remember the measurements? Do you want to say the measurements?
I don't remember.
Okay,
Oh.
so the track, the rail to rail, has to be no more than 82 1/4 inches for freight line. I don't know about high speed line, but for freight line, what we used, it can't be any wider than that. It can, I forget what the lowest was, like 79.5 or something like that, or 78.5. But like you had to be in between those two things because you only got 2 inches of wheel holding on to it.
You know, and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the worst part because like where our track sits through this whole county.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the freaking sunlight just beats on it so much. The heat. I mean, I don't know if that's
because it like expand it.
Yeah.
Really. Is that because it's like so old, or it just doesn't matter?
Sometimes they
expand so much heat up.
Yeah.
Push itself apart.
Wow.
Yeah. And one time it actually got so bent out. Remember we had to fucking torch it and it just went like out.
Oh God, thank God somebody's not standing there.
We had our hard hats.
Oh, well, it was always that. But no, did you have Z81 safety goggles? Or what is it, a Z81?
No, we had Smix Lumber $6 specials.
Yeah, that's all we could afford. Now here you go. We're talking about myths here. Let's while we're on the topic of trains, clear up 2 myths. Is it true that if you put, what is it like? Isn't it like a quarter or something on a rail? It could derail it or something like
it just flattens it.
Yeah, it just flattens it.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay, I thought there was something about.
I think it was Bridgeton or K-May Zoo. They had that penny smasher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I think maybe I'm thinking of something else. There was something to where like if you can't put something on a rail because it could easily derail a train or something. Now the next thing is can you get electrocuted touching the rail of high speed line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably a dumb.
And although they do have a re-railer, like we used to get the thing back on it, there's also a derailer where if you need.
If you have to get it off. Oh
yeah.
God.
And it's essentially the same thing. It's just so there's like a little notch on it that the wheel will follow on the re-railer that'll put back on the rail. All the derailers are the same thing, but it just reroutes it off. Yeah.
See, why don't you guys own a train company yet? Between
you got like $10 million to hook us up with.
you could have Sketch J Rails or something. I don't know.
We'll rail you. Incorporate.
And
hell yeah.
Sponsored by Elk Painting.
Yeah! Yo, I wish Joe listened to this because he doesn't know how many fans he has. Like,
I'm telling you, I
just
feel like
picked
this
up some estimates.
yeah.
Oh my God. No.
He's like,
You better give me 100.
Tomorrow morning, 8:00. I just got a flood of calls.
Yeah,
People
like everybody wants an estimate now. Like I
My
hear
day off. It's Friday.
I hear he does have a lot of work coming in. So, but
You're right. He gets so much free promotion. We just send him a bill.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, What's all this for?
I'm gonna make him a commercial. An
Ah,
audio commercial. We'll play it on here.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know. Plus the boss that I have now, he was the best boss I ever had. He always hooked you up. He always made sure you were good. Got coffee every fucking morning.
Yeah, y'all.
Shout out Joe.
I'll tell you what, y'all had some coffee going walking in here today. I'll tell
Bruh.
you. Listen, and you had the reggae playing. I walk in.
man.
Oh yeah, that's because of the coffee.
No, listen, I walk in, and as I'm walking in, I hear like these guys bongo drumming. Not them, but like
One day you will see that.
You guys are just practicing. Yeah. All right. I'll be your manager. So, all right.
I'm not doing that again.
What's the matter?
I'm not having a manager again. F that.
You're a manager?
No, I said I'm not having a manager ever again.
I got it. And look, I wear this. I always said that I should wear this during an episode.
You should. Well, you gotta
without
position
the
it better.
headphones.
Or the headphones over. I don't know. It
Yeah.
wouldn't work with the headphones.
Well, anyway.
One up sick, just to burn one down. She'll pass it around, yeah. But no, don't let that touch hit the ground, yeah.
Can you do the bye dance to that? Probably slow motion. But anyway.
Yeah, that's a lot lower BPM.
All right, so let's get into it. You got my music ready?
It's time.
It's time. Wait for it. Here it comes. That's what she said. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right. Oh, the Philadelphia days. I love it. All right. So for my next one, this sounds like something that could happen to RJ.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
All right. A woman heard weird noises. So a woman who heard weird noises had a naked man living under her house.
Yes, this is definitely an RJ.
Like, hearing weird shit.
Hey,
What is it? What's happening?
I
Feel like I swear someone's talking to me through the floor.
They're handing me money.
wish. The woman had initially believed that the mysterious sounds had been produced by some sort of animal. In an unbelievably unnerving story out of Los Angeles, a 93-year-old woman who lived in the city's El Sereno neighborhood. Well, there you go. El Sereno neighborhood. Had been left perplexed by unexplained sounds that could be heard underneath her house during the early hours of the morning. For a time, she and her family believed that the sounds were those of a dog or some sort of wild animal that had either been passing through or had taken up residence in the crawl space underneath. Things came to a head when, upon hearing particularly loud and obvious noises under the house, they decided to call the police and ask them to investigate who or what was responsible. I couldn't imagine taking that call. I'm hearing weird noises coming from underneath my house.
I thought you said they were talking to him.
Well, I said that. Anyway,
Wow.
It was unusually late at night, and we just chucked it off to being animals under the house. The woman's son-in-law, Ricardo Silva, told reporters at NBC Los Angeles. The noises were kind of like knocking. It was kind of like as my wife was walking, they were kind of knocking back from under the house. So she says, something's wrong. Imagine walking in your house and up underneath here.
You were like,
Hey, that's what I said.
Housekeeping.
Like, hello.
Oh, hey.
Wait, what are you doing? What's something in the air fryer? When police arrived on the scene, however, nobody could have expected what they would find. A naked man who had seemingly been living beneath the house for quite some time. Why was he naked?
Where's his clothes?
My huge whopping penis is right here.
Things went from bad to worse when the man refused to leave. I've been living here 30 days and I get mail. You can't evict me.
He's got a dick in the dirt.
Eventually forcing police officers to use tear gas to remove him from the property. It turned out that the culprit, a 27-year-old, had been living there for 6 months. So he's entitled to live there and he needs to be evicted through the court.
He's got months to go.
I'm telling you. The family has now taken steps to block off the crawl space to prevent any more unexpected guests.
No, he's a member of the house.
I'm gonna,
At that point,
I'm gonna let this know me now. I don't give a damn what the law says. If I'm on vacation or something, I come back, somebody's in my shit. That's okay. I don't have to worry about the law because I ain't calling them.
Well, no,
you're gonna call them.
There's yeah, that's right, Logan Jake Paul.
Yes,
you live in my house.
Dear diary. I beat the shit out of this guy today. Felt good. Made me feel like I was for a purpose or something.
But he was naked.
And he was naked. I'm pretty sure what hit me was his hand, but can't be certain.
Nonetheless.
Love the guy that beat up a naked guy.
Under the house.
Under my house.
But see, it's crazy. There was this thing on Netflix. They have this thing where it's true. If once someone takes up residence, I think it's like 30 days. Yeah. Like
they have to be there for at least 3 days.
Or something like that. If they collect a piece of mail there, like even if you allow them to come in and live on the couch, at that point, you cannot kick them out. Well, you have to evict them.
That's why you don't invite people to stay with you that you don't know.
No. Well, I've asked to stay here many times.
And you can. See, I put a mattress up here.
Yeah. He's got a stand-up mattress, so in case he falls asleep standing up.
That's right. You want to crash somewhere?
Your ass better call.
You got a lot of wrestling sounds here. All right. Now, this is another one I could see RJ doing. There's a lot of stories for you, RJ, tonight.
You're just the type.
That's what I say. Bizarre insurance scam saw a fraudster dress up in a bear costume.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's definitely Ryan.
Yeah, maybe Ryan could do that too. Says the men had faked a series of bear attacks on luxury vehicles so that they could claim compensation. According to reports, four people from Los Angeles has just been weird in the news, have been charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy after conning insurers out of a whopping $141,000. The scam, which has since come to be if somebody said here's $141,000, you know, that's not that much, so I won't take it.
It's about a month's worth of groceries.
yeah, pretty much.
As my friend Larry would say, as long as you have it in cash, they can't tax your ass. Follow me for more financial tips. Thanks, guys.
That's the new guy I'm working on.
His name's Larry.
Larry, the financial consultant.
He's a pretty guy. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He lives by himself. He likes Pokemon, and he's got some really cool collections. If you want to come and check out, and endless cereal.
I watch MSNBC 2 hours a day. I know what I'm talking about.
I don't really like the news too much. I do watch WWE though. I love it.
That Vince McMahon guy is great.
I don't know. Sometimes he could be an asshole. What a dick.
What a dick. The scam, which has since come to be known as Operation Bear Claw, involved having one of the crooks dress up in a bear costume and then filming him attacking a luxury car. The footage was then submitted as evidence that the car had been damaged in a bear attack. So let's review. They're dressing up as a bear. They're attacking their luxurious cars and then saying, a bear attacked my car. I need money for it.
So what do you do? Just go out. Just come walking out to him?
I'm a bear.
I'm a bear. I'm going to attack your Mercedes. Give me your Tesla. Scratch.
Fuck your Cybertruck, bitch.
The footage was then submitted as evidence that the car had been damaged in a bear attack. The fraudsters pulled the same stunt 3 times with 3 different insurance companies, each time providing evidence of the bear entering the vehicle and damaging the interior.
That's where they fucked up. They did it more than once. You got to do it slow, bruh. Slow it down.
But it cracks me up because they're dressed as a bear and they're just like moseying on up, opening the door, sitting down, putting the seatbelt on, and then they're just going crazy.
I'm a fuzzy bear.
I'm a fuzzy teddy bear.
I'm going to take your truck for a buck.
Never mind. Insurers became Insurers became suspicious that something was up when photos of the damage didn't seem genuine. The scam was eventually discovered by the California Department of Insurance when a wildlife biologist was brought in to confirm that the animal was in fact a person in a costume. The footage had been low resolution, grainy, and in black and white to obscure the perpetrator. Perpetrator. Sounds like a lot of Bigfoot videos.
Yeah.
Name one Bigfoot video.
I think that's actually a real thing. So we're not going to go there with the Bigfoot.
We can.
Okay. We can.
You can check out the fake insurance footage as part of local news report. So, that's a video. I'll have to post this story. So, yeah. But let's go back to that Bigfoot. Let's talk about weird shit.
So that's all you had in your segment?
In a second.
Okay.
In a second. So Did you see that they had a House like panel talking about the existence of like UFOs and aliens? They actually had these 4 experts that used to work for the government that was like, I'll tell you, I used to work for the government. I had high security clearance. Y'all need to let this shit public because it's crazy. And a lot of it, they came out and they said, which we already know, Project Blue Book, it released all these different things about how for many, many decades, the government investigated reports of UFOs. And they still do it. And now it's called some kind of UAP thing. And they released that from May 2023 to I think like last month. There were 741 or some shit like number like that where they investigated these claims. There were like a quarter of that number that they have no answer. And a lot of them are reports from like these guys are out on like aircraft carriers and submarines and shit like that are out in the middle of nowhere because what's crazy is a lot of these UFOs they're saying are not coming from space. They're like going in and out of the ocean. And you have to think about this.
I mean, yeah. What's the farthest point they found? What, 7 miles down?
No, they say that we know more about space than we know about our oceans. I mean, the Mariana Trench is, like
7.5 feet down.
7.5 7 feet down.
7.5 feet down.
The Delaware River is really deep.
A couple inches.
But yeah, so.
You know what? I could swim better than you. Let's go down to Salem. Salem Hancock or not? What's that bridge there in Salem? Penn Salem Bridge. Let's go to Penn Salem.
Yeah,
Bridge.
right. You jump in and you don't come back up because of that undertow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't it just keep pushing you down? But anyway, yeah,
What?
Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, so Bigfoot. Here's my thing with Bigfoot. And Lil Whip's on here. Name is Daryl. Yes, we talk about a big name. Daryl. It's Bigfoot.
Oh, that's the Bigfoot.
Daryl the Bigfoot. He's the one that's around. Yes, he's like an adopted child.
Like an actual Bigfoot?
Yes, yeah.
And his name is Daryl.
Yeah, his name is Daryl. He roams around Carneys Point, Pennsylvania area, you know.
Oh, it must be a real person. He just looks like, Does he have a beverage with a brown paper bag by any chance?
He's like, oh, I'm Daryl the Bigfoot. Can I get like $10?
40.
Yeah, yes.
It's true. Look at my fucking feet. We're a size 16.
You sound like my neighbor.
I don't know. I know you're hey, man. Let's go.
Oh, man, a couple dollars for the whole 45.
He goes into certain establishments and threatens to sue out of nowhere. And it's annoying.
Oh, man. That's just, you know what? We should get a Bigfoot suit and have Ben walk up and down the street. Like, hey, guys, Daryl Bigfoot. Like, walk into the bar down here.
Actually,
they'd be like, I just want
we can make that happen, actually, because
we have a Bigfoot costume.
And I'd like to say this live also so people can hear it. Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, at AJ's Tavern in Pennsville. You could see live, and I want to go if you guys are down to go. Colin Bunch.
Yes, that's
live at AJ's Tavern, ladies and gentlemen.
Unfortunately, I'm working. But
if you want to come, meet me or us, hopefully my homies come with me, and I challenge you to pull.
Pull what?
Pull.
What are you pulling?
Pants.
Pulling the pants?
Pants pull.
So you challenge your friends to go to the bar with you on Thanksgiving Eve to see combos to pull each other's pants.
Yes.
It must be part of that mile-long club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to win the prize of RJ giving you a hug, you have to walk up and say,
hey, guys, what's up?
You have to say
Just
that,
like-
and
Now
RJ
listen,
will give you a hug.
If people come up to RJ and be like,
Hey, guys, what's up?
and start hugging you, RJ's like, I hate you all.
over and
I'm
over
not-
again.
Guys,
Oh my God! RJ's like,
Hey, guys.
I'm just trying to play pool.
hey, guys.
Stop it!
I'm just trying to pull. Jackie Graham says maybe just naked hairy man catching the breeze that lived under someone's house. It all connects.
Oh my God!
See, we got the answers to everything. So, but
Good segment.
Please contact our office to learn more.
I have to end your segment with that every time.
that's fine. But contact our office for more. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hand me my phone there, please.
Hand you your phone. Did it charge with your?
So I can pull up the other.
Speaking of aliens, you use the alien phone, the Android.
Discuss
Hey,
any
people-
random thing for about
People listening, let's do a survey. iPhone or Android? Come on now.
Droid, cut.
Wait, what are you guys? What,
Droid.
What?
Oh!
But I was gonna say quick back onto the alien thing.
I used to be a
Oh yeah.
You have heard of the alien? The space was that back in the 70s? The aircraft that landed in LAC, just over Newbridge.
Hold on.
Legitimately,
No,
you never knew that?
landed.
Well, yeah, like legitimately one of those whole. Oh, hey, here comes.
No.
Here comes farmers coming to it. Next thing you know, Men in Black come out of nowhere.
Get the fuck out of here.
1000% legitimate.
When was the? How
Back in
have
the
I been?
70s.
All the weird shit I'm into, and I've never heard of this.
1000% legitimate.
Get out of here.
Yes.
You're not fucking with me.
No.
Oh my god. I did not know this. Now you got me like, so what's the story? Just that it landed and then
Just out of sight concept, correct aircraft, and in the sky, quote unquote.
get the hell out of here.
Obviously,
oh my, now
legitimately saw it, etc. There's still a few out there that are still alive.
that's freaking nuts. I've never heard that. Get the hell out. Wow.
Ask
Well,
your dad.
I'm going to. Of course, he'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
bullshit.
no.
Oh, that's bullshit.
He's got
No
He's got
craft." Meanwhile, he's the one that probably at that point he was a teenager.
He still responded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's like, "We heard all about it," but
yeah, that's legitimate.
But yeah, Jenna's on These Hoes, another show with Jenna B. A sin, what a slacker. Yeah, you're the slacker. Jenna, did you know an alien UFO landed in LAC? Maybe you're not so crazy.
Jenna, you said that about my son. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
All right, hold on. Oh, here we go.
If anybody knows what that's from.
So we have a survey. All right, so we have Jackie Elmore, Android, Lil Whip, iPhone, Jesse Marie, Android. So what's with these androids? I love Jackie Graham. I love Android, but have an iPhone because everyone else doors. I think it's supposed to be does. Jenna's with These Hoes, and Jenna wants the link. Jenna wants to join in. Should I send her the the join? Okay, yeah.
Jennabee here, hot tea with Jennabee.
We don't even need her. We have her voice here. But
I like your hat.
all right, hold on, everybody. Let me get Jenna joined in on here for a
Look
minute.
at all the tulips.
See, I'm not the only one with the
Guys,
tulip
there's
thing.
been a lot that's happened.
You see, we don't even need her.
Jennabee here, Jennabee.
Oh, that's our segment.
Jennabee here, Jennabee.
Hold on. All right. Hold on, Jenna. I'm sending it to you right now.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, Mr. Sketchy Doofus, but you need to leave my girl Jennabee alone, or I'm gonna come to that studio and donkey kick your ass. You hear me? Try me, homie. She is a Saint Lead at girl B, or we gonna box in the street.
Like Jake Paul. She wants to know who is
Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan, one of the Pauls. Who is standing in the corner like a cop?
The cop. We got security.
I was saying,
You know where we at, cuz? You know where we at, cuz? You ain't gonna know. 'Cause you know why? Because we ain't gonna drop.
So while we're waiting on Jenna, can we just say, why is everyone Android? Like,
because they're smart. They don't want to spend $400 every year to
that's,
get a new one.
I'm sorry, but that is the government following you. Look, and it's the aliens. Your logo is a freaking alien. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Jennabee.
Who's standing next? Who's standing next to Ben that looks like a cop?
It is. We had to get security.
One of the baddest motherfuckers in Salem County, I tell you.
Oh, my hair looks a mess.
Big tasty. Big tasty.
That sounds like a drag queen. Who is
Oh, man.
She called you out. She knows your secret.
Oh my god.
Dang it, Tanner.
He goes
Why you
around.
tell everybody my secrets?
He goes around and
there's the
just
voice.
he's like candy cane.
I
Are you
just
out
watched
there?
that. I just watched that movie the other day for the first time in like years.
Rest in peace, Logan Paul or Paul Walker.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul, Jake. Logan Jake Paul.
I called Logan Paul out.
Yeah, you missed the whole thing. Ryan like totally blasted Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Logan Paul wrestling him to hell in a cell in Saudi Arabia or something.
And you know what
he's going to take a train to Saudi Arabia because he's part of the Mile Long Club.
Yeah, it's called the Train. Get it? Yeah, there's a bar and everything. Well, I tell you right now. And you know what the entrance music I'm going to come out to the Hell in Cell is?
Go.
Once again.
That was
You
Generation
guys-
X.
You guys are desperately needing me back in the studio.
Did you?
soon.
Why? I think we're doing just fine.
Jenna,
Wait.
did you heard what he said? Who it is, right? The entrance music. It's.
I don't know who that is. Is it the Beastie Boys?
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
No, listen.
Run
It's
DMC.
the beginning. Remember? Are you ready? You think you could tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear?
Is that Limp Bizkit?
You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
To bow to the
Bow
master.
to the masters.
Oh my gosh, you guys are freaks.
People are sitting here going, why are we watching them dance? This is crazy. Have the smart guy that's standing back there talk more about smart things.
Pays the bill.
Where have you been? What are you doing? Anyway.
Biscuit. Oh, well,
Biscuit.
last week I was listening to the podcast from last week, and you guys said I was sick. I was not sick.
You're in your head.
Well, yeah, I mean that's all the time.
Hmm.
I forget what I was doing, but I wasn't sick last week.
Were you taking pictures?
Today,
I think you were taking pictures.
probably that's
Yeah.
all I do.
Hmm.
That and take care of a toddler.
Hmm.
Then this week, so tonight I have been I helped judge the Salem City Christmas Parade Queen.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Yeah.
So
I know I was there.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a good.
No,
looking-
not that type of queen.
And then I will pop up like,
Yeah. And then tonight, so I went to that. They crowned the parade queen. I don't remember her name. Please don't ask me. But she was great.
What's her name?
I think her first name was Trinity. She's really nice. But then and then I went to a Salem County Pride meeting that I haven't been to in a long time.
What
So
is
then-
that?
No, no.
Is that a new thing?
Long time.
That's I was trying to do a Donald Trump impression. Long, very long.
Yes! Why is it slowed down and pitched like that?
I don't think
It's like-
I did that on
It's like
purpose.
Jenna's cleaning the living room, and she's like lifting under the couch, and she finds like it's like a chocolate Swiss roll that's still one in there. Yeah,
I would be so happy. I love Swiss rolls.
it's still good. And then you got to check it for mold. Is it moldy? Nope. Yeah.
Just a little penicillin. It's okay.
I love the background. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopee cushion.
Jeez. No, we were talking about the New York trip too. So we need to start one of those flash mobs at Times Square doing the bye 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 dance. They have those flash mobs in New York Times Square all the time. Why can't we?
I mean, I believe you, but I don't think that that's gonna happen.
Why? Yo, how freaking crazy and cool would it be if we just got out there and like all of a sudden the music just came on to bye 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 and we just started dancing? Would you join us?
Yeah, I mean, I would,
That's what she
but
said.
only if other people joined. Like if you guys.
That's what
were-
she said. Yeah.
Don't
sorry,
talk
Kat.
that way in front of my niece. First of all,
Talking about. I don't even remember what you said. What did you say?
She's going to be the one to teach us the bye 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 dance.
Yep.
She is a dancer. Do
She
you know
is?
the bye 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 dance?
I
do?
Oh.
Huh? With the did I wanna be a
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a do.
Don't really wanna be.
Wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game or two.
Hey, wait.
Shouldn't be hitting me, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up in Ryan's freaking like bouncing up and down.
Yeah, it's gonna be in a Stell's room.
I'm like, how did I end up down here? Anyway,
Well, I got some facts.
all right. So
All right. Well, I'm gonna log off because my child.
why? What are
My
you
child
doing?
is
You can't.
sick.
You can't be part of Sibling Things Podcast.
You look like the Sarge with a wig.
the Sarge.
Dad. We
Ah.
call Dad the Sarge.
Yeah.
Doug Hogate.
Hey, you had a coyote or looking like thing out behind your house earlier.
What the hell's a coyote?
That's not. It was not a coyote. It was a dog, and it.
I know, but that bitch was huge.
Yeah. Well, was John outside right now with a rifle?
That's what we said. We said earlier when as soon as you got that word, John probably got home and was like, "This is it. Don't get scared now."
No.
He's out there still. He's got like the camo on.
And Noah's just like army crawling next to him.
Yeah, right. He's just like, no, this is what you have to do. You have to approach him really big, really quiet. And
it would be great if Noah just like, I got this, Dad. And
Oh,
he gets
yeah.
a slingshot out and one kill. One shot, one kill.
but he like ripped his throat out with his hand.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then first kill, got to eat the heart.
What would you do if Noah and John came in the house and was like, hey, Noah just ate the heart of a coyote and ripped his throat out with his hands. Pretty cool. Pretty cool Thursday.
I would be like, pardon, that absolutely not. We're lovers of animals, not murderers.
Not coyotes.
Coyotes.
Oh, coyote, yeah. I will
You
cut a
missed
neck.
You just missed the whole first part of that. Anyway. Are you really logging off?
I do. Noah is sick. I have to go lay with him.
Oh, all right, gotcha. Well, hey, while you're here, real quick, we'll promo up a karaoke tomorrow night.
Yes. Oh, hold on. I'll debut what I made for karaoke because I'm so tired of getting the microphone back and it smells like liquor, cat piss.
What?
Sounds like a hell of a night, boy. I tell you, it ain't no different than that girl the other night. I tell you that. The derby.
So hold on a minute. The microphone smells like.
So I purchased my own microphone that is only going to be used by me, and it's bedazzled.
Oh, that is bedazzled.
But I can't get over the fact the microphone smells like cat pee.
And you're
It smells like all kinds of things because
So-
we're drinking.
That means how long did it take you to do that?
Hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
Yep.
All right. Well, your bedazzled microphone.
So I'm feeling like Taylor Swift.
Is that what you're going to start with?
I don't know what I'm going to start with tomorrow. I usually figure it out on the way there.
It's whatever you're vibing in the car. All right.
Whatever.
Good.
It's going to be Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we
look,
don't
and
have
then I
nails
will
on the
debut.
around here, right?
I'm currently working on a bedazzled Stanley.
What is this?
I don't know.
It's my mom's.
Stella gave me a Christmas present. It's a
iPhone.
it's a cracked iPhone.
It's my mom's
great.
mine when she was like 5.
When you were 5, no.
All right, I got a segment. Jenny, you
Yeah.
staying or going?
No, I'm going. I'll be listening though.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye.
Wait. Love you. Bye. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. We get it.
Oh, you didn't know?
What the hell?
Oh, you didn't know?
All right, so it's a little fun
Hey.
fact one too.
That's
You walking like a chicken.
that's pretty good. I like
I don't
that
know why
one.
it's skipping like this, but
What's skipping? This is
He
skipping?
is. He's skipping.
Chicka what?
In.
Yeah.
okay. So
Get
I'll
it.
throw some out here.
All right, go for it.
All right. The first one, these aren't like the Thanksgiving ones that I had. They were
I totally took your.
it happens.
Took your
But
thunder.
anyway, let's start with this one. This one's a little light one. The U.S. Treasury once printed a $100,000 bill.
No, really?
Yes. Between December 18th, 1934 and January 9th, 1935, the notes with Woodrow Wilson's face were issued to Federal Reserve banks, but never went out to the general public, which is probably for the best. Can you imagine losing a $100,000 bill?
No, my thing is, could you imagine taking it into like C-Mart?
Yeah.
Or something like going.
Break this for me.
It's like, yes, I'd like $20 regular, please. And you're handing them.
I do not know what to do with
Like,
this.
this is not real. Right. And then realizing that the guy was just holding that and he could have like bolted.
Yep.
I wouldn't even question it. If someone handed me something like that, I'd just be like, yep,
Even
I'm
better
out.
if somebody brought back the change.
We have to pay you.
Yes,
gold
I know.
bars.
Be like, we got this in we have to
We
put
got
it in the
gold bars
briefcase.
for you.
We got
Security's
the
back. Anyway,
right.
a flock of ravens is called what? Do you know?
Baltimore Ravens?
An unkindness. The animal raven. A raven.
An what?
A flock of ravens is called an unkindness.
An unkindness?
Yes. They're also known as a conspiracy, which is equally creepy.
So when you see
Ravens are a good thing if they're following
They are
ravens and
intelligent.
crows. They're really good.
Ravens are?
And crows, same concept. Good vibes around you about just change.
It depends
on
on
crazy stuff.
But it depends on the number of crows, because I've
Yes and
heard
no.
I've heard that like if it's one crow or two crows, it means like you have wealth and prosperity coming your way. But if it's like a group of them, it means there's a dead body in that bitch.
Yeah, we just ate some really good crow the other night, didn't we? That shit was good, little old bay. Anyway, NASA uses countdowns because of a sci-fi film.
Nah.
The countdown Fritz Lang used to create suspense in the. We're gonna skip that one. That was stupid.
Well, no. Because the countdown, because I'm a space geek. The countdown is specific. Like when you see the countdown for a space shuttle, like when it gets down to like 10, 9, 8, they have that shit set from like as soon as they place that and get the shuttle ready, like it's the countdown because that's the computers. Now, granted, they could stop it for whatever reason, different stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it could very well be. What do I know?
Well, maybe these facts ain't as I don't know. These ones
I'm not
show
saying
off.
you're wrong. I just am assuming.
Manhattan ants are an ant species unique to New York City.
Yeah.
What?
What, like, are they
Manhattan ants? That's one word.
Manhattan ants?
That's stupid. Biologists, them people found them in a specific 14-block strip. That doesn't make any sense.
But hold on, because the rats in friggin' them cities and you don't know. I mean, I can see that. Because anyway, yeah.
Fancy riding on bikes is illegal in Illinois.
I believe it. All
What
the
hell's
weird
fancy
laws.
ride? That includes riding without hands or taking your feet off the pedals when you're on the street. Don't miss.
I gotta jump off.
So wait a minute. If someone doesn't have arms and legs, they can't ride a bike or it's illegal.
I know. Poor
You
Matt.
can't ride a bike anyway if you don't have legs. Wait a minute.
That's poor Matt. That's his name. That's my friend, Matt. He don't have any arms and
Hey,
legs.
I don't have no arms and legs. Remind me, because the children are present, that is called a nugget. And there are movies involving nuggets.
Can you at least stand up on
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway. All right. Alaska. Okay, here's a law. In Alaska, it's illegal to get drunk in a bar.
Wait a minute. I think that's one of them weird laws I've read before.
Yeah, in Alaska, it is illegal to be drunk in a bar.
But technically, wouldn't it be illegal to be drunk in any bar because they like have to stop serving you?
Per
and-
state laws, a person who is already drunk may not knowingly enter a bar to drink more or remain in the bar that got them drunk in the first place.
And then they go to the next one.
That's what I'm saying. You bar hop.
They're going, hey, I swear. All right, I just had some bad fish for dinner.
In Arizona, it's illegal to spit in public.
In Arizona?
Yep. In the town of Goodyear, Arizona, it is unlawful to spit in or on any public building, park, sidewalk, or road. Offenders may be charged a fine of up to $2,500 and 6 months in prison.
Imagine you entering jail and they're like, so what are you in for? I spit.
I spit, yeah. I had a Luger.
Had to hop to it.
Yeah, I had to hop to it. Yeah.
What if I threw up? Would I get arrested?
Ah,
This guy.
that's a good point.
This guy.
That's actually a good point because technically, anyway,
yeah,
good. Yeah, we'll have to query Arizona.
Got to call the state.
Yes.
Let's see. Delaware has a strict trick-or-treating times enforced.
Delaware does?
I guess so, yeah.
You go trick-or-treating in forest?
That's kind of like the weird.
Forces.
Yeah, that's kind of like the towns where they have.
I guess it's
weird-
to prevent mischief of any sort.
Oh, yeah,
Children
'cause-
in the city of Rehoboth Beach may only go trick-or-treating between the hours of 6 and 8. Only 2 hours? That
Yeah,
sucks.
but you have towns like Salem. Their trick or treating's like 3 p.m. to
yeah, they get out of
5
school
p.m.
early and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, is it even worth it? Just go to the store.
Oh,
and
this
buy
is a
candy.
good one, and this is straight. You could tell this is Florida.
Okay,
Florida. It is against it's against the law to sell children.
Ah,
So hold on, here we can do it.
Yeah.
Well, so- right.
And it actually says
New Jersey.
We know that kids can be annoying, but please remember that in Florida, it is a felony to sell your children. You have been warned. I'll give you 2 more.
Oh
I'll give you
man,
2
that's
more.
pretty good. So you guys are in Jersey. It's not illegal here.
I'm gonna sell you guys.
Yeah, you ain't getting much.
It's illegal to sell parents in New Jersey.
This next one here is from Georgia.
Georgia. All right.
Georgia, you can't eat fried chicken with utensils.
What?
How?
How's that? Yeah. For chicken chompers in Gainesville, Georgia, finger licking is not a suggestion. It is mandatory. Thanks to a 1961 law added to the city code as a publicity stunt, it is illegal to eat fried chicken in the poultry capital of the world with anything other than your fingers.
So why?
A tourist was arrested for such a chicken forking violation in 2009.
So in 2009, a tourist was arrested for eating fried chicken with a fork.
Yes, and then we tied him to a post. We shot him. Don't come to Georgia if you got silverware. Understand me? I'm telling you now, it's the only freaking warning you get. No silverware.
He's like, we tied him to a tree and we shot him.
We just shot him. One shot, one kill.
So
That's pretty good.
Fried chicken with a fork, but you can probably eat a sandwich with a fork.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Why are they gonna be
And here's
smart?
the last one. In the state of Idaho,
Idaho.
it's illegal for cannibalism.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's wrong with
This
these
is sad
people?
that it's only like just certain states that have it. So anyway, Idaho is the only state to have an active ban on cannibalism.
Yeah.
The only state. So we can eat each other here.
Yeah.
But anyway, technically it's not a crime in the rest of the nation, cannibalism, as defined as non-consensual consumption of another human, meaning we guess if you can't get your buddy's permission to eat his tenderloin, ow, the feds can't stop you.
Yo, bud, can I take a bite of your toe?
Yeah.
No, it's illegal. But let's cross the border and yeah.
Correct, buddy. Bonus one.
All right, bonus. Here we go.
Kansas. It's illegal to throw snowballs.
Oh, that
Yep.
sucks.
And-
Yeah, but does it snow in Kansas?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you think of like, yeah, it
Well,
snows in Kansas. They
in-
got them tornadoes too.
In Topeka, Kansas, thanks to a weirdly worded law in the city criminal code, it is unlawful to throw any stones, snowballs, or any other missiles at any person property in Topeka.
All right.
But yeah.
Topeka, she was on Boy Meets World.
That's right.
Ah, yeah, see? So I'll be
That's what Hoagie's got.
This
What the hell,
What the hell, boy?
Go, Bernie, go.
Oh, you didn't know?
Sketchy. How'd you get Road Dogg to like chime in on that? That's crazy. You know people. Going with all of that, when was it? It was a couple of days ago. There's a show that comes on. It's an action HBO show, but I seen it on Max. And the show is actually called something like It's Florida, Man.
Oh, yeah.
And have you ever seen that? There's like
No, I've
these
never seen
weird
that.
stories. So I watched a couple, and there's these weird stories that come out of Florida. Like there was one episode where this guy, he loved this, I don't want to say band. He was like a DJ, and he was like a techno DJ, and he was trying to get money because he wanted to go see him live.
Yeah.
So he put on Craigslist looking to make a few extra dollars within reason.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
And this guy reached out to him and was like, I have this fantasy about someone cutting off my toes and eating them, and I will pay you like $3,000. So the guy was like, okay, I'll do it. And he said in the thing, he's interviewing him, he's like, he goes, yeah, I know it's a little weird, but like I really wanted to see this techno DJ. Talk about Kevin again. So when he got there, he's expected some weirdo dude, but this dude was like high, like rich. And he ended up chickening out and still paid him the money. But like,
Dear diary, had a visit today from a very nice young man. He wanted to eat me.
I asked
not
him.
in the fun way.
I asked him if he'd eat my toes.
I asked him over for dinner. He seemed like a nice guy. He was not a nice guy. Love the guy that almost got eaten.
It's just his toes.
P.S. Stay off of Craigslist.
No doubt. Is that even still a thing?
I don't know. Because I remember. I don't know. I remember back in the day. Remember, we would go on Craigslist all the time. Look, and we always type in bagged, lowered, or slammed. We're always looking for people selling like when we was in the bag trucks and shit. I don't know. That was like that's what Craigslist was.
Well,
you found any truck or any truck part you were ever looking for.
There was a time where you could go on Craigslist and you wouldn't get now it's just like, be like, oh, I want to buy 100 pack of thumbtacks, I'll meet you at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Come to my house and you can have all the thumbtacks you can even dream of. But yeah. But
I'll
yeah.
give you $100 right now.
I'll give you $100 right now.
right now.
So all right. Let's see, Jesse. RJ, can you say hi to Odin?
Hey, baby boy.
Yeah. That's your daddy. We're keeping him safe.
He's keeping us safe.
He's keeping us
Yeah.
safe. Yeah. Oh wow. All right. So with all of that being said, boy, we covered a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, this was a
tonight.
fun episode.
I know. So let's go back real quick. So as we mentioned a few minutes ago, tomorrow is karaoke. This is our last karaoke of the year. We do have another karaoke on December 20th. That's the karaoke competition. But yeah, tomorrow night at the Engine House is karaoke from 8 to 11, hosted by us and what's the girl that popped up on there? Oh yeah, Jenna, our sister.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sergeant a wig.
But yeah, come on out. It's always fun. And yeah, like I said, it's 8 to 11 at the Engine House. If you're local to the area, now if you fly in from somewhere just for the event,
They do have a helicopter pad on the roof, I believe.
we thank you. They just got solar. Did you go down the whole side of it? I'm like, this place is pumping that much power.
I remember, yes, because I gave them a business card. I went in there one time. I went to play around golf. It was really fun. I went in with my two friends, Larry too, and Frank. But anyway, went up, got some really good food. They had these really, really good pretzel. Remember the pretzel guys? It was really good. But they didn't have any cereal. That's the only thing I don't like about the place. They just don't have any cereal. I think they put cereal on the menu, but it's a really good time. Come out and sing with us. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
You sound like a Adam Sandler character.
That's fine. I'm gonna sing my favorite song. It goes. It goes. So yeah, come on in and have a good old time because it's gonna be really fun.
And then we have, of course, you already mentioned it. We have our friend Colin Bunch, who's going to be at on Wednesday night.
Yes. I'm not sure what time, but if you look him up on Facebook, I'm sure you could find the time. But yeah, Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday night, AJ's Tavern. I'll be there. I don't drink, so might get a Pepsi.
A lot.
I might get a Coca-Cola. And
drink a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, come on out. Have a good time.
And that's on Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving
at
Eve, Wednesday night at AJ's.
I'll also be at karaoke.
Bring a lot.
You'll see
yeah.
me.
Bring a lot of big back foods.
Oh my God.
What is it? Big back foods?
Big back foods.
What's a big back food?
It's just kid language.
Big back food? What,
Yeah,
like
I don't know, they call people big backs.
What's a big back?
I guess
is that
that's a
like
new word for fat people.
I
I can't tell their language. It's all.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we had the episode of the kid lingo nowadays, and you were like, "Oh, I want to be like, yo, I slayed that."
Oh my God.
Shabuka bong.
What happened to word? Word up.
Word is bond.
Word is bond.
Word to your mother.
Bet. You know?
For shizzle.
Come on, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
What's your problem, Chief?
Oh, I thought you were going more with it.
What's this? It just said Genesee outro. I didn't know what it was.
Genesee outro.
It
Oh, it must have been for her
saying. All I heard
segment.
was later bitches.
Gotcha.
It's probably her outro.
Yeah. All right. So that does it for another episode here. Yeah, this was fun. We got through a
I
lot.
know, I'm
And,
going to listen to this tomorrow while I'm painting.
yeah, I'll have it all up on our Spotify and our Apple Music and all of that. This is episode 25. We are a quarter away from 100.
Queen.
So, I mean, we didn't do as many in the summertime because, we're busy. But
and it takes a lot to set up the stuff down in the dining room because
it's hot.
It's hot as shit up here.
But
it was a good episode.
Yeah, thank you. It's all because of me. I lead them into it. Well, so all right. Is there anything else that you have that's other than Colin's thing? Anything else you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got anything else? Yeah.
One last time.
Be a fool for you, just another player in your game or two. Shoot me, hit me, but
That was
listen
our
to that on the
bye-bye.
way home. I'm gonna blare that all the way down the road. I would hope to get pulled over blaring that. So like whoever's on, it could be like, were you just blaring bye 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 really loud?
I heard it coming down the street.
Yeah, it's
It was just you hear that?
It's like,
and then it goes past.
yeah.
Ladder rack
Like,
jiggling.
Yeah.
All right, I'm stopping. Yeah.
Hold on, it's the best part. Bye bye bye.
Get out, and then all of a sudden he's joining in, and we're right there on Broadway. Just go, "Dun, dun."
6 cars, answer. 6 cars.
5 cars.
5 cars.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, all of them, you have a couple of them that I could only imagine
Oh, my
seeing them
God.
get out there. And
You should
oh
put
my
that-
God.
You should put that over the radio. one
Listen,
day.
that would be great if I could get a couple of them on board and just do that. Be like, pull me over. I get out, act like you're handcuffing me, and all of a sudden we're going, bah, bah.
I only got one pair of cuffs, not 2.
Oh man. And look, Little Whip's on it. She's clapping. She knows. Think of some of them guys. Well, all of us know some of them guys. If we could have them do that, that would just that'd be fantastic.
That's you. That's
Yeah.
America.
Oh well. All right. So again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for Jenna giving us 5 minutes, because I feel like she can keep her name on the show if she just tunes in for 5 minutes. But again,
Well, you see the reason right underneath your screen.
what?
It's all Jenna's fault.
It's all Jenna's fault. It always is. That'll be the lingo. Are you wearing your Sibling Things shirt? Make sure you wear it tomorrow. I'm gonna wear mine.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I want to thank, of course, Danger Ben
Hey.
for being in here, and Big Tasty.
Big Tasty.
Big Tasty. You're gonna go home to the wife, and she'd be like, "So what's this Big Tasty I'm hearing about?" And he's gonna walk in. He's gonna rip it off. Be like, "I'll show you what's tasty."
And that's him walking out the room. Thank you, too kind. You didn't hear it at the end? Oh, you didn't hear it at the end?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? There it goes. Kick back like a cannon.
Then you have Stella posing. She always ends. Every show, it's like it ends with the Stella posing in the camera.
And RJ just
And then
little
you
RJ
got
in the back.
RJ in the back. He's just like,
I'm gonna do
See that Big Tasty
yeah.
is such a great friend, and I named my son after him.
ah.
That's Little Taste.
But the J is silent. The J is silent.
Yes.
It's almost like Pam.
Oh yeah.
Pam. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm sorry. You're saying Pam?
I'm saying Pam with an M.
I think I
right.
can help with this whole Pan situation. Okay. Anyway.
All right. So again, thank you for joining us for another episode. We'll see you next time here on Siblings Podcast.